All right, so today we're going to talk about writing an equation of a line in point slope form. So yesterday you guys took notes, and point slope form is y minus y1 times m minus times x minus x1. So remember, x1 and y1 are a point that is on the line, and then m is our slope. So what we're first going to do is we're going to plot this point. We're going to plot the point 1, 2. So remember, this is x and this is y. So we are going to go to the right one and then up 2 and plot a point. Then our slope is -3. So from that point, we are going to go down 3 and then to the right one and plot another point. So down 3 and plot another one. And then we're going to draw a line through those points. Next, we're going to turn this into point slope form. So we are going to start with, again, this will be our x1 and y1. So we're going to just plug right into the equation. When we plug in, we need to have y1 filled in, we need to have m filled in, and we need to have x1 filled in. So we're going to do y minus, it's a +2, so it just stays -2, equals the slope is -3 times x minus x1 is a +1. Now, if it was a negative, it would be minus a negative, so we would change it to plus. So that's our first step. That is the equation of a line in point slope form. Next, we have to solve for y. So that means that I am trying to get this y completely by itself. So it says y equals, and then whatever is going to equal. So we're first going to start by distributing this -3 here. Remember, when we distribute it to both things inside the parentheses. So I'm going to be left with y minus 2 equals -3x, and a -3 times a -1 is a +1. And then our last step to get y completely alone is to add 2. So we get y equals -3x plus 3 as our final answer. The next type of problem we're going to do is we're going to have to pull the point off the graph, and then we're going to have to plug into point slope form. So first I'm going to find this point on the graph, which is right up here. If they don't give you a point, then you'll just find your own point. So the points that's on the line is -4, 5. Then we have to count the slope. So we're going to count the rise over the run. So I'm going to pick another point here, and I'm going to count down. I'm going down 3, and to the right 4. So down it'll be negative. So my slope is -3/4. Then from here, I'm going to plug into the slope formula, point slope formula. So I'm going to plug in my x1 and y1, and I'm going to plug in my m. So now I've got y minus 5 equals, my slope is -3/4 times x, and remember, minus a negative is going to be a plus. So it's going to be +4. You could also think of it as just the opposites. If your point's positive, it'll have a minus in front of it. If your point's negative, it'll have a plus in front of it. Then same thing, we're going to solve for y. So we're going to distribute this through. So we get y minus 5 equals -3/4x, and then -3. And then our last step is to add 5 over. So we get y equals -3/4x plus 2. And then lastly, we're going to go over graphing a line. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this point out. So remember, we said the points are opposite. So this -4 here for x is going to actually become a +4. And this +2 would have been minus a negative, so it would have been a -2. And then we have our slope out of the equation. That's right here, so that is -5/9. So I'm going to plot that point first. So I'm going to go right 4, down 2. And then I'm going to do the slope of -5/9. So I don't have enough room to go down and to the right, so I'm going to go up and to the left. So I'm going to go up 5, and then to the left 9. And now that I have my 2 points, I can go ahead and my line there.